Typically we find that falls, struck by, material handling, and lacerations are some of the main hazards we see on a job site on a regular basis. Construction workers are known to work at heights. Things like ladders, scaffolding, and working on roofs are all areas where potential for a fall can occur. Sometimes even something as simple as a 6-foot ladder and a worker standing on the top step, which isn't allowed. But workers will do that and they fall. In a sense, their head height is about 11 or 12 feet in the air. A person falling from that height has about a 50% chance of fatal injury if they land on a hard surface. Some of the things that we would do to make sure that the worker is safe would be the use of fall protection. Any work at heights over 6 feet in the air would require the worker to either use a guardrail system, a net system which isn't used very often, or a tie-off. And a tie-off meaning a harness and a lanyard connected to an anchorage point that is suitable for that worker or the number of workers that are tied off to it. Struck by hazards are when equipment or machinery is moving throughout the job site and the employee may not be paying attention. Something like a piece of equipment backing up and not paying attention can be very dangerous, and there have been many incidents related to that. Some of the prevention techniques that we would use there would be to make the worker more visible on the job site and to increase communication. Some of the ways, or simple ways that are done, would be the use of a reflective vest or some other reflective gear that the worker would wear so that they're visible. Material handling, and that's using ourselves and other tools and equipment to move things around the job site, and the exposures here would be things like musculoskeletal related disorders or back injuries, that type of thing, or the worker can be hurt. So we want to make sure that you look at ways that you can move things effectively by the use of carts. Also stretching and probably pre-routine warm-up. The last would be lacerations, and certainly saws, drills, razor knives, and other tools are used on a construction site on a daily basis. Those tools are very sharp and can cause major problems. Certainly basic cuts and lacerations can be prevented through the use of personal protective equipment. The other area for prevention would be training, and to let the employees know the proper way to use the tool, make sure the guarding is in place, and make sure that they know all the hazards involved and that they can go about their job in a safe manner. We are strong believers that investing money and time and training for all the workers at the front end and then on an ongoing basis is a great investment when it comes to running a business. Accidents cost money and losses cost money, and if we can do anything, it's a great investment to reduce risk and reduce waste and ultimately reduce losses to help our jobs become more profitable. Hey everybody, thanks for taking the first steps in educating yourself about safety and risk. For more in-depth information, including a free safety gap assessment, please visit hni.com or safetyoncall.com.